What's up guys, Black Holes, and welcome back to another video, and today we're back on Pro Cycling Manager 2020 for episode number 14 of Redemption, right, our Williams Martini career mode. In today's episode we're going to continue our quest of the sponsor's objective. However, we will not start with one of them, being a British team, obviously, Williams. We're still on the British pavilion, although I mean the team basically disbanded in real life. We're going to start with the Tour of Yorkshire, or the Tour de Yorkshire, sorry. 3 stages. In the meantime, we'll also have the Eschborn Frankfurt, where we do have an objective. It'll be our second World Tour Classic, I believe. Actually, no, I'm trying to check. Our fourth, yeah, fourth. We did well on the Strade Bianche, which we had won. I think we did well on either Drazge or Dwars de Vlaanderen. I think we got like a podium or a top 5. So we're going to try and carry on with that fitness and that kind of form on the German Classic. But first of all, we do have the Tour of Yorkshire, starting with a stage between Beverley and Doncaster. And we've decided to come on this race with Battistella, Velasco, Lenny Ryder, Ben Tollett, Thomas Pidcock, and Giga Horvat. As I said, it's not an objective this year, but the Tour of Yorkshire is an important race in the British cycling scene, and I'd like to do well, especially with Thomas Pidcock. I probably should have brought Charlie Quarterman, thinking that he is the British champion, but I didn't. And I forgot about him. But it's fine. It's fine. We do have some attacks already. We won't send anyone in the breakaway today, as we will be fighting. For Samuele Battistella, the British rider, will have his chance. No Ethan Hayter. Ethan will be in Germany on Eschborn Frankfurt. And also Battistella. I mean, now that I think about it, I probably should have done the other way around. I should have brought Ethan Hayter here and Battistella in Germany. Because Battistella has like basically no race days, I figured he'd be better here. 5k to go before the finish line in Doncaster, and we're going to start our train. Simone Velasco, Lenny Ryder, Thomas Pidcock, Samuele Battistella will be facing Alvaro Hodge and Andrea Pasqualon, the rider from UAE, who changed team after being sprinting for Wanty Gros in the previous years. We also have Edouard Michel Grossu for Delco Marseille, sorry. We're going to sprint, but it's a tad too early. And the win is going to be for Romain Cardis. Wow. Well then, I didn't expect that. Alvaro Hodge and Battistella on the podium. Amaury Capio comes home very short in 4th place in Shendeby. Grosu, Ben Tollett, Edvald Bosnagen, Yannick Steimler, the leader of W52, and Caden Groves in 10th position. Interesting winner today. I didn't see Romain Cardis at all in my list of favorites. And before we go any further in the season, we do have to take a look at the dossiers for next season. First off, we're going to start and take a look at the riders we'd have to keep in the team. Anyone from our young team? We do have one guy, Colin Dolliscat. He's got good stats. He is Canadian. We do allow Canadians in the team because Daddy Stroll is still out here. So we'll give him 4 points. Who else? We do have Nicola Conchi. We'll keep him. We'll also keep Vendrame, as he's basically our only rider able to win everywhere. Ben Tollett, he's 19 years old. And Velasco. You know what? That's it. All our points for the dossiers have gone into re-signing some of our guys. Shock. Absolute shock. Anyone good in the like young riders? Obviously, we need only to. Oh, that guy looks good. Chris Pye. We'll think about him later on. Anyone else? Maybe no. Barry Gauschel. Why not? Or Gauschel. Typical German guy. No. I'm not seeing any Italian either. All right. There's one interesting British dude, and that's about it. And we're in Germany for Eschborn Frankfurt. It is a shocking day for the entire team. I'm not kidding. This is bad. None of our guys has 0 or above. No one. -1 on Vendrame, -1 on Eastern Hayter. Fucking hell. We're going to struggle here. We're really going to struggle. I'm quite scared of the UAE teams of Pete Sagan, Bonifacio, and Christophe Laporte. The Jumbo Visma of Wout van Aert and Groenewegen. Arnaud Demar and FDJ. I mean, the thing is, right, if Groenewegen doesn't, no, sorry, if Ethan Hayter doesn't make it, I don't think Groenewegen makes it. I don't think Gaviria makes it. I don't think Jacobsen makes it. So it could be a sprint of like fast guys, but not the fastest, which would let Van Aert, Sagan, and Arnaud Demar. But then I could be fighting for a position with the likes of Owen, Joel, or Vendrame. Alright, we do have a breakaway. Salvatore Puccio, winner Anacona, Antonio Pedrero, and they'll soon be joined by a group of 4 with James Piccoli, Sabu Gamay, Romain Combo, and Hans Hulebe. Can I just say that this man has 80 time trial in his first year? He's incredible. I'm glad his great aunt had a cousin who himself had an uncle who knew someone that lived in Great Britain. Groenewegen just crashed. He is back in the peloton, but that's the first incident for the sprinter of Jumbo-Visma today. As the breakaway starts the climb of Feldberg, 11 kilometers, an average gradient of 5% for a max of 10. It's not the biggest climb the riders will face in their life, but it's a nice way to kickstart this race. Attacks on the breakaway. Antonio Pedrero has decided to go on his own. He is the best climber of the group with winner Anacona, I guess. I mean, if they're just gonna let Hans Hulebe chase him down, there's no way we're gonna catch him. All right, Hans is good when the road does not climb. Speaking of climbing, Ethan is struggling to do so right next to the French champion, Christophe Laporte. I did not know he was wearing the French jersey today. So I did not know he needed the kit, but it'd be fixed for the next time I face him. I'm pretty certain I already have Peter Sagan's kit though. I'm confused. I'm really confused because I'm pretty sure I'm meant to have the kit for Peter Sagan. Alright, I'll try to take a look at that. One rider died from the breakaway. That is Romain Combo, the Frenchman from Levelco Marseille, unable to hold on to the rhythm of the 6-man group at the front now. Bruno Armirail and Koen Boomen pacing the peloton. I'm guessing Demar is in a good day. I'm also guessing Wout van Aert or Groenewegen is also in a decent day. Ethan Hayter for now doing well to hold on. I'm really shocked about his lack of secondaries. He's got only 2 stats above 70. That's really peak for Ethan Hayter. Big crash, big crash. Gaviria, Gilbert Lutsenko, Kampenart, Mats Pedersen. That leaves a 53-man group dropped, and then they're chasing a group of 17, including, well, a group including Ethan Hayter. No signs of any sprinters. Pete Sagan is there. Fabio Jacobsen. So actually, there are some sprinters. But you know what? I'm gonna pace for now. I'm gonna pace in this group. I literally have everything to gain. I'm currently basically going for a top 3. All right, they came back at us. They did come back at us. With just under 9 kilometers to go now, we have 3 riders able to pace. Owen Joel, Vendrame, and Ethan Hayter attacks at the front. Alexis Goujard and Mats Pedersen, the former world champion, trying to anticipate the final sprint. We know he is quite fast. All right, he does know how to win races. But he's also not bad on his own. Michael Woods, the leader of Boransgro, as well, going for an attack. Where's the window? Still in a good place with Vendrame and Ethan Hayter. We're going to use our gel with our 3 sprinters. We're going to try and come back on Michael Woods, the lone rider at the front right now. We're going to take this right-hander. In the wheel of Ethan Hayter is Alessia Lutsenko, then Rudy Mollard, Fulsang, Van Aert, Mike Tennyson. I am not seeing Dylan Groenewegen in this group of 30 for Wout Van Aert. Is already in the wheel of Owen Joel. That is early, to say the least, but we're going to start our sprint. There goes Vendrame with 1.1k to go. Can Ethan Hayter do anything? We'll see if he's got the legs to come back on Pete Sagan. The answer is no. It's a win for the Slovakian today, ahead of Vendrame in second, Nazen, Demar, Hayter, Keesbol, Van Aert, Jacobsen, Halvorsen, and Mats Pedersen. It is a second place for Andre Vendrame. I probably would have had the legs to win had the sprint been a bit longer for Ethan. It's still a podium finish with Andre Vendrame. after winning the Strade Bianche, the Italian finishes on the podium of Eschborn-Frankfurt. Again, I'll take a podium finish. That's quite good for the team. That's quite good for our points, and that's always one objective achieved. One more, the more objective, the merrier, and the more money as well for next season. But we're going to continue now on the Tour of Yorkshire. Much better day for the riders today, compared to yesterday and compared to our form on the Eschborn-Frankfurt. +4 for Steve Monet Velasco, +2 for Thomas Pidcock. I haven't figured out who will be my leader yet. I'm most likely going to give the leadership to Thomas, to be fair. Yeah. We'll give the leadership to Thomas. He is on his own road, and he can also fight for the white jersey. So should I not be able to win the GCI, at least I'll have the white jersey. Also, that's a bit of a B-Tech mentality, because I'd rather go for the win, and Velasco might be able to offer that. I don't know. I haven't figured out what I'll do yet. But I think both of them will be able to hold on between Halifax and Leeds. And I think should this finish come today with better acceleration, better stamina, Thomas Pidcock will be our leader. All right, here's the finish. The climb of Ilkley is upon us right now. Thomas Pidcock is in a decent position right next to Esteban Chavez. Loic Vliegen is here as well for NTT. Battistella is still trying to do things. We're going to take the wheel of Theo Gegenhardt, the winner of the Giro. It can't be a bad wheel to take. I'm completely shitting the bed here, aren't I? I am. I really am. Because we've been in a bad position to start off. Yep, yeah, really big L. It's going to be a 1-2 for NTT today, isn't it? It's going to be a 1-2 for NTT. Stefan de Bod ahead of Loic Vliegen. I played extremely badly. That's just the one thing to remember today. I should have played this like I play any hilly finish, like the Hatterdam, or I don't know, the Kauberg, or any climb like this, with a train at the front, and I just was in the middle of the pack, and there's nothing you can do when you're in this position. No gaps whatsoever, meaning GC wise, Stefan de Bod takes the lead. Batista is still in 6th place though. Final stage of this Tour of Yorkshire. +2 for Velasco, +3 for Battistella. Could Samuele make it? Like, realistically, could Samuele make it? Because in a pure utopia, right? There's 10 seconds there, there's 3 seconds here. If I was to take the 3 seconds at the sprint of Arthington and to win the stage in Leeds with Samuele Battistella, I'd be safe. I'd be hella safe. I don't know. It's quite odd. I also counted on Pidcock more than Velasco, but I guess we'll have to switch our focus around our Italian rider today and our Italian riders, because the British ones, they ain't happy. Right. We've finished all the KOMs of today's stage and of this Tour of Yorkshire, meaning that Elliot Lita, the rider from Bengal, Wallonie-Bruxelles, will be the new and the mountain leader of this Tour of Yorkshire. In the meantime, I did pace in the Côte de Haute-Cheven with Samuele Battistella just to like gauge him, see how strong he was. He's strong. He's really, really strong. And that's a good thing, because with the intermediate sprints of Arthington coming up, we do have a good chance of taking the 3 seconds given at its summit, unless Emmanuel Gebreigzabia wants to go for it. What, Emmanuel, mate? Why? What, Emmanuel, mate, why are you doing this? Oh, come off it. Oh, he's stopped now. Oh, you're a dickhead. Joe Dombrowski is going for the 3 seconds. Battistella will try and challenge him. Battistella will take the seconds. Nice. I'm just hoping I haven't used too much of his energy before the finish in Leeds. Are they still chasing us? If I stop Velasco, is Dombrowski pacing? He is. Dombrowski is pacing. Dombrowski's attacking. I hadn't seen that. I had not seen that coming. 5k to go in this Tour of Yorkshire. Attacks from George Bennett. He's more accelerating more than attacking, knowing that he's got Stefan de Bod being the virtual leader of this race. Wait, no, Alvaro Hood. Alvaro Hood is still here? No, 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 no. They're trying shit. There's no way Alvaro Hood is winning this today. Simone Velasco will try and take a strong relay at the front here. Brambilla, wow, Battistella in the wheel. Come on, Battistella is in the best possible position. I just need to hold off Edouard Michel Grossu, and I'll be winning this race. Come on, Samuele, hold on, hold on, hold on. It's... Oh no, it's Grossu who takes the win. I have no idea what that means GC-wise, because I take 9 seconds technically. 9, I'll be on 3, I'll win. Okay, I still win the race. But Edouard Michel Grossu is an absolute prick. Alright, the champion of Romania takes it up ahead of Battistella and Thomas Peacock. No stage wins on this Tour of Yorkshire, but technically, if my maths are correct, we've taken the GC. Please, maths, be correct. What? Alvaro Hood? He was dropped. Oh, I did the count everyone at the same time. In that case, I'm really sad I didn't win, because had I won, I would have taken the lead. Alvaro Hood wins the Tour of Yorkshire, the man who can't get us across a single fucking hill. I'm so triggered. I'm so triggered. The man was dropped. There was a gap. There was 19 riders in the first group. They put 81 riders in the same time. Ah, yeah, no, they've had a stinker. They've had an actual stinker. Edouard Michel Grossu, why would you have to win? I'm sad. I'm genuinely sad. I bin this race. Next up, 4 de Dunkerque. Oh god, it's just sprint and the Montcassel. Fuck's sake. I skipped ahead the 5 first stages of this tour of this 4 de Dunkerque. Sorry. Let's be honest. I'm not much for flat stages. Pierre Barbier has won 1. Michael Matthews has won 3 then. Alright, the leader of Cofidis did bits. He could also genuinely win the GC. He has the legs and the stats to do so. We'll see if we can disrupt that though with someone like Andrea Vendrame or Owen Dole. But yeah, right now we'll go in the break because the breakaway often wins this stage. And then we'll go from down on. As per usual, this is being a really intense stage. There's only 27 riders left in the first group. Vendrame is already struggling to keep up with the Angel. We've lost quite a few guys. There's 2 riders left in the break. Lucas Pöstelberger is in the lead. Eduardo Fini has died completely. We still have Lenny Rider for now, but then it'll be Vendrame and Owen Joel. I feel like Owen can genuinely play his card. Also, that kit, that Luxembourg champion kit is absolutely magnificent. We have 3 more climbs of this Montcassel. Postelberger is still holding on for dear life, but it most likely will be his last passage as the leader of this race, as Dorian Godon is pacing the peloton with Clément Venturini and Alexis Goujard. Galopin Ezet, who else? Sylvain Dillier. A lot of riders still here for Age Desert. That's 5 riders in a group of 20 as we just came back on Lucas Pöstelberger. Michael Matthews is also still here, the Australian rider of Cofidis. Actually, we have 1 more time of the Montcassel, not 2. My bad on that. We'll see if we can do anything. Dries van Gestel just got dropped, but Owen Joel has a shot at a nice result today. We're going to use our gel. 2 kilometers left. Jean-Pierre Drucker and Mawil, then Sylvain Dillier, Dorian Gourdeau, Antoine Toluc. How? He's got 60 cobbles. Antoine Toluc? I'm so not agreeing with this. Is Age Desert going to take a massive L? It sure looks like they will at this rate. There goes Owen Joel for a sprint, 600 meters to go, and it shall be a W for the leader of Williams Martini. Jean-Pierre Drucker in second, then Dillier, Galopin, Godon, Michael Matthews, Quentin Jauregui, Clément Venturini, Lucas Postelberger in 9th place, Alexis Goujard, Kort Nielsen, Cher, Russo, Affini Drupas, where's Toluc? How is Antoine Toluc going to end up 16th of this stage with 60 cobbles? I honestly do not know. I mean, there are some gaps, 5 seconds on Michael Matthews and on the rest of the peloton, but it's not going to be enough to go for any GC result. Michael Matthews will win this Cage of Dunkerque. Owen Doyle, though, is going to claim second place with one stage left, but it's a sprint stage. So at least we'll take second on the Cage of Dunkerque. It's not too bad, right? We got second in Frankfurt, second on the Yorkshire. I'll be happy to take second in Dunkerque. Final stage of the Cage of Dunkerque. I figured we'd actually try and attempt one sprint because I'm quite disappointed in Battistella not being able to get a single top 10. I mean, he did not getting a single top 5. Yeah, I'm a bit disappointed by that. So we'll try and go for a top 5 finish today. I mean, if anything happens, I don't know, like an incident, an unfortunate crash, then maybe Michael Matthews could be a part of it. I don't know. But yeah, we'll settle for second with the Wendell. There's a lot of attacks already. Johan Jacobs, Mathieu Ladanus, Jürgen Rolands, Le Roux, Jean Lebon, Relay, Greg Walters, and Battistella. Yeah, no, I'm not having that. Final 6 kilometers. Giga Horvat is leading the train. Giga not having the greatest of weeks. I mean, he was last of the Tour of Yorkshire. He's not far off last place in this Cage de Dunkerque. So yeah, not having the greatest of times right now, the young Slovenian. But we're gonna do our best to avenge him by taking a wham dub today. Lenny Ryder started his effort. Vendrame is in the wheel. We're gonna have a right-hander. Where's Marco Matthews? He's slightly dropped. Oh god, there's a kilometer left. That was so early. The win is for Rudy Barbier ahead of Michael Matthews. Battistella to claim 5th place. Kokar in 3rd. Actually, Battistella in 4th. Owen Doyle in 5th place. Yeah, I launched. I swear I launched the sprint at like 2.4k. I'm really surprised by that. I'm really surprised. I thought I had launched like at the correct time, but with 1k to go, Battistella had like no energy left. It's a win for Rudy Barbier today in Dunkerque. Michael Matthews claims second and the GC. Second place of the GC, though, will be for Owen Doyle, our leader. Getting on the podium, nice one. Congratulations to him. Lucas Pöstelberger is in polka. Michael Matthews is in green. And Dorian Godon is in white. As the best team is Ajaccio Mondial, despite completely choking yesterday. They'll still go home with the team classification. Alright, we'll finish this episode with the Mercantour Classique Alpes-Maritimes. I wanted to get some mountain in this episode, and that's the only way we can do it. Fancheyu, Conchi, Bensolet, Vendrame. Yeah, everyone is there. Actually, Vendrame, you will stay on the bench today because you've got too many race days. We'll send someone who's got like barely any. We'll send Greg Walters. Yeah, we'll send Greg Walters on the Mercantour Classique Alpes-Maritimes and see what we can do with our 2 Italians, Conchi and Anderson Fancheyu. +2 for Velasco, +1 for Fancheyu. Come on. All right, Fancheyu will be our leader. Composition-wise, we do have the likes of Dan Martin, Antoine Toluc, who we saw, sorry, on the Cage de Dunkerque, is in shape. We also have the likes, sorry, of David Godu, Aurélien Paré-Peintre, and the Ineos team with Ivan Souza and Giro winner Theo Gegenhardt. Okay, we do have some nice competition across the board, but I believe the winner today will be an Italian guy by the name of Alessandro Fancheyu. At least I hope so. See, that's when secondaries, that's when you realize that they're important. Because Greg Walters has 70 mountain and I'm being dropped by Luke Rowe in a climb. Like, Greg Walters has such a lack of secondaries. It's honestly baffling. Yeah, peloton wise was still good. We're 5 minutes down behind the breakaway. Breakaway of 3 now as Luco just got dropped at the summit of the climb. Therefore, Matt Le Tournier, Chris Nidens, and Fabien Grelier are the remaining 3 breakaway. Luco might come back in the downhill. We'll see if Greg Walters and Höglund can make a comeback, but I'm not sure about that. At this rate, like, the breakaway is going to win. At this rate, they're going to win because the gap is 6:18 and there's 50k to go. And in the downhill, there has been a crash involving David Godu and Aurélien Paré-Peintre. That is a massive L for the French riders. I mean, the two best French climbers of this race have now crashed. I'd say like their best chance of winning today is most likely Alexandre Geniez, which is sad. We're gonna try and have Greg Walter's pace until the bottom of the final climb, and then we'll see what happens. Right, we have to catch 5 minutes in 27 kilometers. We're gonna catch first Höglund. Lucro died from the breakaway group. Still a group of 6. Fabien Grelier, Michael Cherel, Matt Le Tournier, Chris Nilans, Alexandre Geniez, Diego Rosa. All right, Ben Solet, Conchin, Fansei, mate. This is your turn to do bits. Your time to shine as Paré-Pentre and Godu are attempting a comeback. Godu is a bit behind. I'm not sure if the Frenchman will be able to make the comeback. Kevin Genietz is trying to bring him back. Yes, he will, but he most likely will have lost quite a lot of energy trying to make his return into the main group, which is now navigating through it in 20 seconds behind the breakaway. We are much, much faster than them, but that was to be expected. And as we're approaching the summit of the Col de la Couillole, we are also approaching the breakaway, less than a minute for the 6-man group. 13 riders left in the peloton, which will see more riders dropped, the likes of Ben Tollett after an incredible work today. Clément Champoussin has been dropped as well. Yevgeny Gidic and Robert Racing trying to hold on. We've got an attack, I believe Antoine Toluc. Yep, Antoine Toluc going for a move. We can't let him go. We cannot let him go. Aurélien, sorry, Paré-Pentre has managed to attack as well. So he does have some energy, despite falling. The same can't be said for David Godu, who has been dropped and is now well and truly behind. We've managed to come back on the 5-man group at the front. Toluc, Chris Harper, Dan Martin, Michael Cherel, Rosa, Geniez, Grelier, Paré-Pentre, Ivan Souza is the composition of the group. I don't know if I could. We'll try and have a little attack at the summit, but just a little one, just to see. Oh, Antoine Toluc dropping a few positions. We'll see, because it's Michael Cherel in my wheel. Dan Martin will try to follow me as well. We'll go for 70 relay, I guess. All right, Dan Martin, Fansei, Antoine Toluc. That's it. That's the podium. Oh, I can tell you that the rhythm is hard. Toluc, Fansei, Dan Martin. Which one of these three guys will be able to go for the win? Paré-Pentre, Rosa, Cherel, Harper behind. Them lot are out of the equation when it comes for a stage win. The stage win is for this trio right there. Who will be the winner of this first ever Classique Alpes-Maritimes? No, sorry. No, Mercantour Classique Alpes-Maritimes. There we go. I mean, at this rate, right, Toluc is going to die. Toluc actually looks dead. Dan Martin is the fastest. He's got the better acceleration. He's by far the better puncher. He's not the better climber, though. So we'll have to work on that. In the meantime, Michael Cherel got dropped because Nicola Conci is working behind. He's doing a good job, actually, the Italian. 1.4k. Fansei to increase the rhythm as the slope starts to even out. Fansei to start the sprint. Can he hold on until the line? Toluc absolutely died. So did Dan Martin. It's an Italian win, as I had called. Alessandro Fansei wins in Valberg, and he wins the Mercantour Alpes Classique Maritime. I'm pretty sure I mixed up the words, but we move. Antoine Toluc in 3rd place, Nicola Conci in 4th place, water climb as well by our 2nd Italian leader, Chris Harper to complete the top 5 with Aurélien Paré-Pentre, Diego Rosa, Ivan Souza, Michael Cherel from the breakaway ending up in 9th position, Biniam Girmay, Alexandre Geniez, Chris Nilans, Fabien Grelier, Danilo Diaz, no, absolutely no, Juan Manuel Diaz, Jose Manuel Diaz, I can't read as well, Yevgeny Gidic, Robert Racing, Ben Tollett, and some riders, including Theo Gegenhardt. I mean, you can't like be able to climb the Stelvio and not be able to climb the Col de la Couillole. Something went wrong today with Theo, who ends up in 19th position. Theo, who I could be looking in to bring in the squad next year. I needed a win to round up that episode. Dan Martin in 2nd, Toluc in 3rd, but it's a dub for Alessandro Fansei, the 21-year-old, 78 in mountain for our young Italian. He's done bits. He's done bits. Still being trained by Giga Kubica. Yeah, he's alright. He's alright. I mean, that was his main objective of the period. Next one will be the Arctic race of Norway. So Alessandro will have some time to rest. But yeah, him and Conchi doing a very good job today, beating the odds and beating some of the main teams like Jumbo-Visma or Ineos. Hopefully, in a couple of years, we'll be able to beat them as well on the main scene. But this is, as I said, where we're going to wrap up the episode. I won't take a look at the Giro. We'll do that in the next episode. Next episode, which will be next week, technically as well. On Monday, I did start school again. I actually have a lesson in 17 minutes. So I'll try and get that edited and uploaded by 5, if not by 6. And I'll see you tomorrow for the rest of the Vuelta, starting with the time trial, where hopefully Chris Froome and will be able to fend off Primož Roglič. If you haven't watched the Angliru stage yesterday, I highly recommend you to go and watch it. The GC is absolutely agonizingly close. It's really fun to watch. It's really fun to play as well. I mean, no, it's fun to play, so I hope it's fun to watch. But yeah, hopefully you lot will spare like the 10-15 minutes that you need to do to go and watch the video. But yeah, if you want to see more of these episodes, then why not subscribing to the channel if you haven't done so already. Leave a like down below if you've enjoyed the video. I mean, there's been plenty of reasons to do so. The win from Franceiu, Owen Doyle in Dunkerque, Vendram in Frankfurt, Battistella taking a wham L in the Tour of Yorkshire. But I will see you guys later. My name has been Blackhole. Enjoy your day, and goodbye.
Pull up in the gold, I'm leading. But them other man need feeding. I don't wanna go Bombay. Them I don't know what I do when I go from Beeling. Leading the pack in black and I'm on with a bag. Snapping with a phone and dab. Boss up, I'm out with a duster. Put him in the drip and sip blockbuster.